Hello, first and second grade parents. I just wanted to send you a quick video explaining a few things that we do in class. There are so many new families to our class that I thought it might be helpful to be able to tell you some things that we do on a regular basis rather than you having to read something on a newsletter, which some of it has been on a newsletter, but that's okay. So I just wanted to confirm that every day your child is bringing home and returning their take-home folder. Theirs is either yellow or blue, but I have a red one right now. And in that take-home folder, there might not be any changes in it that day. Usually I will send home stuff on Friday, but every once in a while I might have a note that needs to go home, or you can always send a note from me in their take-home folder, and I will make sure to get it from them on days that stuff comes back. So I send it home and ask for it to be returned every single day so that we can keep communication going if we need to. In the back cover of your take-home folder, I will always send you a new newsletter. Usually it's a colored paper. This one just happens to be white, but you can either keep it in there or stick it on the fridge, whatever. It has the spelling lists for the following week, the Bible verse that we're learning right now, some general information, important dates coming up, my email address if you need to get a hold of me, and then just a note about how the week went or something that's coming up or any other information that you need. Like I said, it'll have the spelling list on it and the Bible verse. Those are probably the things that you're going to look at the most. Then I also will send home on Friday a homework packet. Usually looks just like this, couple pages, 3 pages, and for your student to do, stapled together. On the top, on the cover, I'll put the due date when it's due, just so that we don't get mixed up if we forget a week or something like that, so that you know when it's due. The cover also has 3 days. I'm looking for 3 days of reading to put the date, the book title, and then you have 3 choices. My child read the book, we took turns reading, or I read the book to my child. And if you could just initial next to that I know that happened 3 times. And then I also ask for 15 minutes of flashcard practice. Anytime during the week that you do that would be great. If you want to use an app on a phone, that is perfectly fine. Some sort of practice with adding or subtracting would be fantastic. And especially first grade parents, keep it simple. We're just beginning, so don't make them use flashcards that have 20 minus 17 or 20 we don't need to use big numbers yet. We're still learning, so no rush and no pressure on that. But definitely, if you have a good app that you find, use an app for your kids to practice their flashcards or their math, and I'm fine with that. Mark that on there. I should have put it on there, but now you know. I also will usually give you a piece of paper, a lined paper, for practicing spelling words. I will leave that up to you how much you want them to practice on here. I know most kids practice orally, practicing their spelling words. It's a good idea to have them write it down at least once, but there's definitely room to write it on here more than once if you think that's going to help your child the best. But they should have it at least written on here once so that I see that they've practiced their spelling words at home for the week. And then they will also, the last page will usually be a math page. Like for instance, this week, first grade is going to be practicing writing numbers. We're making sure we write numbers correctly and the right direction. That's something that we have to practice. And then second grade also will have a math page this week with some adding and filling in some 10 frames with their math. The math that I send home for homework will either be reviewing what we've done in the previous week, which these 2 definitely do, or they will be introducing or extra practice for what we're going to be doing in the following week. Those homework packets are due every Friday and should be in their homework folder. If you want to, you can leave it in their take-home folder. Sorry, not homework folder. Take-home folder, and I will not take it out until Friday. Even if it's all done, I won't pull it out of there until Friday. If some families I've found in the past liked leaving it in the take-home folder so that it didn't get lost. So I do think that is a good idea, because often a packet of papers can get thrown away easily or end up in a random place. So if it's in the take-home folder, it probably won't get lost. So just some ideas to help you out and to help you understand what we do in class. We've had a great first couple weeks of school. I can't believe we're finishing up the second week of school, and I'm just really looking forward to all that God is going to be teaching the students and me as I teach them. And What a great group of kids. So if you have any questions, feel free to catch me after school, before school, or shoot me an email. I'd love to chat with you. And yes, I think that's all. I just hope you have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.